CX boats here. I know we haven't caught up with you the last few days, and it's Tim Scott from Christchurch. And hey, this boat's got a bit of history. Tell us about the boat and how you're finding the marathon.
Yeah, this boat was John Derry's boat. You'll notice it's actually got the same scheme, so it's a mini-me of his turbine.
Yeah.
The same colour pattern. Loving the CX. Started out in B class about 2.5-3 years ago. We did the marathon, had a good result in CX when it first came out 2 years ago. And then got this one last year, got it going, so all's going well in CX. Some incredibly close racing. We're about 3-4 minutes apart between four of us, with the two in front of me being within the minute. So we're catching up to them, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and I look at the back end of the boat with the motor. It's beautifully laid out, very simple, very clean, which makes it easy, isn't it, to look after?
It is, yeah. No, it's a simple setup, and it's not very often that you could get to the end of a marathon. Hopefully, get to the end of a marathon. We'll certainly get to day 4 and be able to drink the bilge water out of it. And it's actually a testament to the CX motors. They've certainly had a thrashing. I don't want to put a cursor on anyone, but fantastic motors and really fantastic for the sport.
So how did you find the river? Like, you've done 230, 235 run, K's up and back. How did you find it up there? Is it challenging coming down?
It's definitely challenging. Quite a bit of wind blowing us around. These boats are very light, so they're very susceptible to the wind, so it's how you trim it. Of course, the colour doesn't help, so you're really reading off the top of the water. All in all, I haven't had much luck with the dart in the past, but we had a good run up, good run down, so very, very pleased with the way the day's progressing.
And you pre-boated the river yesterday?
We had a look some of the way up until we got stuck letting some commercial boats pass, so we stopped there. Just didn't want to get stuck up there last night, so we came back. And I'm still not convinced about pre-boating. I'd never actually been on the Waiau before. We didn't pre-boat the Ariti, didn't pre-boat the Clutha, and the only one we had pre-boated was the Waitaki, and that was probably our worst run. So still not convinced on pre-boating.